Techno update. Subscribe now.
iPhone 8 Review. Design. The switch to a glass rear is both for design purposes and functionality, but it's immediately obvious just how much better it feels. Developed in conjunction with Corning, the glass is much grippier than aluminium and adds a notable extra bit of weight. On the Plus model it feels too heavy, but here it works perfectly. Sandwiched between the glass is the 7000 series aluminium rim, which is home to the volume rocker, antennas and lock switch. Software. The iPhone 8 comes running iOS 11, but considering every iPhone since the 5S has recently received that update, it's hardly a reason to upgrade your phone. It does add plenty of nice features, though. I'll point you towards our in-depth iOS 11 review for the full overview, but in short there is a big push towards a more cohesive design this time around. The control center has been completely rebuilt, native apps have been spruced up and, of course, there's the R support. Performance. Both the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus run the same A11 Bionic chip, and so does the upcoming iPhone X. The difference is in the RAM offering. The iPhone 8 has only 2 GB of RAM and the Plus has 3 GB of RAM. We don't yet know how much the iPhone X will include, although I'd take a guess at 3 GB. More noticeable are the improved front-facing stereo speakers. Apple says these are 25% louder than the iPhone 7, and whether or not these numbers are accurate, they do sound very good indeed. Call quality, too, is excellent, as is cellular and Wi-Fi reception. Camera. The iPhone 8 arrives with numerous minor improvements, be it the screen, processor or battery life. But the one area where it feels like there's been a dramatic step forward is the camera. You wouldn't think this if you simply looked at the spec sheet, where the single 12-megapixel optically stabilized f/1.8 camera appears to be identical to the unit in the iPhone 7. The front-facing camera is still 8 megapixels and it's actually one of the better ones around. Skin tones look natural and there's plenty of detail. Its biggest downside is the lens narrow field of view, meaning you have to hold the phone much further away to cram in lots of faces. Battery life. I ran a few basic side-by-sides tests with an iPhone 7 and iPhone 6s, and the iPhone 8 came out on top in all them. An hour of Netflix, Wi-Fi, 60% brightness, sound 50%, consumed 11% on the 8, 14% on the 7 and 13% on the 6s. 30 minutes of real racing 3A through 12% on the 8, 16% on the 7 and 15% on the 6s. Obviously, batteries get worse over time and the 6s used here has been constantly worn down over more than 12 months, so that will affect its score.